The NFL draft is in under a week, ladies and gentlemen. We are 6 days away from the NFL draft. Obviously, it's Friday, so we are so close. We're getting an inch closer every single day. I cannot wait for the NFL draft. And this is going to be my last mock draft Friday. You probably have no idea what that is. Just every Friday I do a mock draft. It's going to be the last one. It's the last one. So we're going to go off with a bang. We're going to do a 3-round mock draft for all 32 teams with trades, obviously. So this is going to be a longer video. I'm going to admit. So make sure to get some popcorn, get some food, get a bag, get a soda, preferably Fanta, in my opinion. You know what I'm trying to say there. So yeah, sit tight and just. It's going to get crazy. We're going to have some crazy trades. We're going to have a lot of insane stuff. But before we get into this, make sure to subscribe if you love football, NFL draft, and Commanders content. Especially if you love all three, make sure to subscribe. Especially if you're a Commanders fan. I love talking about all things Commanders. And tomorrow we'll be coming out with my final Saturday Commanders mock draft. So without further ado, let's hop into this mock draft, 3-1 mock draft. Starting off with number 1, I think this is really easily going to be the Raiders. I think it's going to be Fernando Mendoza. At 1. It's a pick that's been set in time, and this is the only guarantee at 1. The NFL draft now finally starts at 2. Arvar Reese, I think the two possible selections here are Arvar Reese or Ruben Bain. I think because of Arvar Reese and because you get pretty much a blitzer, an edge rusher, and a linebacker in one. I think it's just Arvar Reese is he's a two-way package, 2-punch package there. So I love that pick a lot. Number 3, I think the Dallas Cowboys trade up here. A decent talk about this happening. So Dallas Cowboys trade up to 3 to select Ruben Bain. I think that's what happens. Why Ruben Bain? Because you can move Ruben Bain inside, and you can keep him outside too. I think this is literally, a great selection for the Cowboys. Chance of him falling to 12 is slim. And before you guys were saying Ruben Bain had that little thing where he killed somebody in a car crash in 2004. The NFL people knew about that. I'd be really surprised if he falls. I still think that he's been so good personally with interviewers, and I think this has been known since the combine, and nothing came out then. I think at 3 I don't think he's gonna fall that much. I don't think he's gonna fall at all. Number 4, the Tennessee Titans. I think for what it is, I think it's going to be Jeremiah Love at the end of the day. I think he's going to be Jeremiah Love at the end of the day. Commanders, as a Commanders fan, I love him. The fall to 7, I don't think he will be. I think he'll be there at 4. And if he's, if Titans decide to go with a guy like Carnell Tate or an edge rusher, then I don't know. But I highly doubt that even the Giants would take him at 5 too. So number 5, I think the best personal selection for the Giants is going to be Sonny Styles. Unfortunately, I love Sonny Styles. I think he's a great player. Don't really think that they're really going to go there. Number 6, I think what these guys are going to do, I think they're going to take Monroe Freeland. He's the best left tackle in this year's NFL draft, and he definitely really good at pass blocking. He could definitely work on some things, but I think he's definitely the best one in this best left tackle in this draft class, and it's the most important tackle position compared to right tackle. Number 7. Some reports came up that the Commanders aren't really all that entitled on Caleb Downs and edge cornerback and wide receiver are all in play. Thankfully, David Bailey, Mansur Lane, and Carnell Tate are all available. But I think when you go for pure need, I think Carnell Tate is the easy selection here. He is the youngest wide receiver out of the top three of Jordan Tyson, Makai Lemon, and himself, Carnell Tate. He's going to be 31 in 10 years, which is going to be great. He is a great player in general. He is a great route runner. He is a great contested catcher. He's good against man. He can find spaces in zone. He's not the best yak player, but he's a player that can get down deep and just wrap people up. He's like a poor man's Julio Jones, but like not as insane. So that's what I have to say. Number 8, I think the Saints are kind of mad that Carnell Tate does not go at 7, or Carnell Tate goes at 7, and then they doesn't really have anyone right there. But I think realistically they get David Bailey at 8, and they're so ecstatic about that. I think they're so happy about David Bailey. Why? Because you have Chase Young. You can add an actual good younger pass rusher at 8. I think Chase Young is more of an overrated type pass rusher, but I do think he would excel more as a Robin type pass rusher and have David Bailey be the Batman. Or David Bailey can get more double teams and Chase Young can be on the island with a right tackle and just go through it and go at it and just become a disruptor. So, yeah. Number 9, the Chiefs. You have the 29th overall selection. You're picking again in 20 selections. I think the best case scenario here is to go Mansur Lane because you just lost Trent McDuffie. You need to find the replacement for cornerback. Mansur Lane is 22. He's going to be 23 by December. But he is a bigger cornerback than Trent McDuffie. He can play on the outside, and he has potential to become one of the best man coverage defenders in the entire. One of the best man corners in the entire NFL. Number 10, the Bengals. Caleb Downs. I think this is really easy. Going to be Caleb Downs at 10. If he falls to 10, I think the chances of him being there is like. It's like that. So, I really just cannot imagine the Bengals not taking Caleb Downs if he's not available at 10. Number 11. I'm going to go wide receiver here. I think Makai Lemon is probably the best wide receiver available. For Tyson's injuries concerns still haunt me. So I really do hate that. But the Dolphins go with Makai Lemon. They could go Jeremy McCoy. I don't really think so. Number 12, Francis Mauigoa goes at 12. Pair up. Francis Mauigoa, you guys haven't known, he is a right tackle. 1,000 snaps at right tackle. He can also move into right guard. But he'll be paired up with Paris Johnson, that duo will be absolutely insane for their future quarterback, maybe even just next year when they select one. So we gotta think about the future, and I think that's what they're gonna do right there. The Rams at 13. I think it's easily going to be Jordan Tyson. I think the wide receivers are going to fall off the board here. I think all of the top 3 wide receivers can be gone by 13. Low key, I think Jordan Tyson I think the Rams don't really care that much about. They don't mind his injury concerns as much as other teams do, and I think they'll be fine picking him at 13 because he can be your Devontae Adams type replacement at the end, and have him paired up with Puka Nacua, which would be probably the most athletic and the best separation wide receiver duo we will ever see. So Of course, Puka Nakua can like lock the fuck in and not be an absolute devious ass motherfucker. Number 14, the Ravens. I think the Ravens are gonna reach a little bit here and take Denzel Boston at 14. I do think that the Ravens are gonna try to select a wide receiver at 14, and Denzel Boston is probably one of my more favorite wide receivers. He doesn't get that much separation, sure, but he is such a good contested catcher, and he's so good against man too. You're seeing him; he's in the elite range of every single aspect of comparables and PFF grades. So, I mean, I think it's a good selection. If I am the Ravens, you got a wide receiver 1 type archetype. He's 6'4". He's only 22. He's 209. He's big. I think it's a really fair assessment at 14, and I think the Ravens will actually really like that. The Buccaneers at 15. No edge this fall. I think the Buccaneers are on play to trade up in the top 10 to get David Bailey or Ruben Bain, possibly. If either of them falls. But I think we're going to do this again. I think we're doing this again. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to trade up 9 spots to snag this pick, and also fit in. I want to see what this is. Acceptable trade. I think this is an acceptable trade. I think the Bucks accept that trade. Why? Because they're going to trade up and take Ty Simpson, jump the Jets. Yes, I think they're going to jump the Jets and snag Ty Simpson, leaving the Jets by themselves without a wide receiver, really a quarterback prospect. And what's the crazy part is that the Jets now are just left here. They took over Reese, so I think with Ty Simpson gone, I think they try to go and fill all these needs. And I think those needs is going to take Jeremy McCoy here. Probably the best cornerback. He's the best cornerback on the board by a mile. And you know what? You pretty much get an edge rusher and a new cornerback. Maybe it's not as good as Sauce Gardner as Jeremy McCoy, but you know what? You need somebody. You need someone who can be really good for you. You need someone who can be very, very good. So, yeah, why not? Why not go for Jermod McCoy? Number 17. The Lions. I think it's going to be a tackle type situation. And I think they're going to reach a little bit and take a guy like Caden Proctor. Or they take Blake Miller. I don't know. Looking at the reports, I don't know. I would take Caden Proctor because then they can keep Penei Sewell at right tackle. They won't move him back to left tackle. No, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to take Blake Miller instead, actually. See, he's a right tackle, and they can actually... Yeah, no, I'm going to do it. Blake Miller goes at 17. Why? Because the Lions are trying to move Penei Sewell back to left tackle. Why do you do that if you select a left tackle in the draft? No, I think they'll take Blake Miller, who maybe even is the better prospect than a guy like Caden Proctor. Even though Caden Proctor is an absolute physical freak, and I still think he might be an Alex Leatherwood type... might be another Alex Leatherwood type situation in this year's draft, which might be really funny. No, I think Blake Miller actually fits a little more than the Lions can truly move Penei Sewell down to left tackle and have Blake Miller be at right tackle, which is a position that he's really familiar with. And taking into account, like, I remember Josh Connolly with the Commanders. My Commanders, obviously, probably our Commanders too, if you're a Commanders fan watching this video. We just traded for Laremy Tunsil. And then, obviously, who's left tackle. And then we draft a left tackle again and move him down to right tackle. Didn't really make any sense, but it happened, and it can still happen for teams in the draft. So, I mean, we just have to wait and see. Oh my god, I hate my hair. I'm sorry, guys. Honestly, that's way better. I'm sorry if I look chopped to shit. Chopped to shit. I can't wear it off my hair. 18, I think this is where Dillon Thielen stops the fall, personally. I think I've heard reports that the Vikings are in love and would love to have Dillon Thielen on their football team. So I do think the chances that they do get a guy like Dillon Thielen is highly likely. And, I mean, let me tell you, it might as well happen. He's an athletic safety who can be in the box, who plays more in the box than he does in the deep, but he can play in the deep. He's an absolute insane coverage type safety. Just look at the grades. No, I mean, like, he's a player that can go anywhere. He is 21, so you know what? It's a good selection for the Vikings. I don't think safety 2 is going to be a selection for the Vikings too. That's going to be Caleb Downs as they fall, or yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll find out soon enough. 19, we got the Carolina Panthers. You know what? I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Nope. Kenyon Sadiq. I think Kenyon Sadiq is just probably the best one. They got Terry McMillan. You probably want to get another weapon for Bryce Young, just in case if someone on the Terry McMillan gets injured. So, and it makes sense in my opinion. The Cardinals too. The Cardinals now have another pick in the first round after trading back with the Cowboys. And I still think that they get their play that they wanted at 3 at 12. So, you know what? So far, they are killing this draft class. And I think that after that, I think they're going to take my favorite interior defensive lineman in this year's draft class, which is Peter Woods. Snag him at 20. What a selection. Obviously, Ty Simpson's off the board. Can't really go with the quarterback there. So, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh my god, the Steelers have so many gosh darn picks. Holy shit. I think Spencer Fano goes at 21. Why do I think that? Well, because Spencer Fano is more of an interior offensive lineman. I know it says he played right tackle. I know. The reason why I say that is because of the fact that he has short arms. He's kind of like a Will Campbell type player, and also he was taking center drills at the combine. So I still think that it's a tackle that can move into guard if they really need to, and I don't know. I think it works very well. I think it's like pick your poison with the Steelers if they want him at guard or tackle. I think so. I think they get one of those two positions guaranteed with Spencer Fano. Number 12, the Chargers. I think this is their dream selection. I make an Ione and just snag him. The Eagles now, they need a wide receiver. And I think they go with Casey Concepcion. I think he's a player that can maybe even become one of the better wide receivers in this draft class, just because of the fact that he's so speedy, his yak ability, and he's just so good at every aspect of the game. Buccaneers. I just think with how things are going, I think they're going to take Kedrick Falk, who has just so much upside. Yeah. Who who has so much upside, and as an edge rusher, because he's small. I mean, no, he's really big, and he's just an athletic freak. Like, this guy is 6'6", not even 21 yet. Well, he's not going to be 21 when he's drafted. He's 285. He has a great bend. He's a great run defender, but he does need some help in the edge room. I think he's a player that's going to be a good player regardless. And if he's developed into a good pass rusher, he's probably one of the best edge players in the entire NFL. Because if you develop him into a good edge rusher just with pure technique, then his physical traits will make him become a great and an amazing edge rusher. And he's probably already going to be one of the best run defenders in the NFL, period. So you can't hate that. And at 24, I think that's a good selection for the Buccaneers. Number 25, I still think they were like, oh, I want Peter Woods. K. McDonald, who is the absolute best interior defense player this year at run defense, and they sucked at run defense, of course, when they're not. But the Commanders, I know, but the Commanders have devil magic. Oh, the worst team at run defense. Let's have the best run defense game ever against a top 3 running team. Makes a lot of sense. Fuck the Bears. Fuck the Bears. Hate them. I don't really care about the Bears. I mean, it's really funny how much devil magic they have, and I don't really care about the Bears that much. They're a team that, like, for a guy like me, don't on my mind that much. 26, the Bills. I think C.J. Allen. No, I was about to say that. No, Jacob Rodriguez goes at 26. Yep, he's definitely worthy of a first round selection. I think Jacob Rodriguez at 26 is the selection. He's a great linebacker, and let me tell you, he's great at turning over the football, and he's also an all right run defender too. Like, look at this guy. Like, this guy is just, the guy's elite, bro. I don't know what else to say. Akeem Mezdor goes to 27. The 49ers immediately get way better. Texans at 28. Kalen Rutledge does not fall, or Chase Biontis doesn't fall. Emmanuel Pregnon goes to 28. I think that's their dream pick there at 28. They just get someone at the guard position, just get someone interior. And Emmanuel Pregnon isn't intention to be, he's not the best guard player, but he's definitely the second best in my opinion. He has great technique, and he has good size. So, like, look, 6'5". It's pretty alright. He is kind of old, but I don't think that matters that much. I think he's a great player at the end of the day. 29, the Kansas City Chiefs. So because they went master to land the first pick, this has to be wide receiver, and thankfully Omar Cooper is here, and I think they honestly probably get the best wide receiver since Jordan Tyson was off the board. So, I mean, hey man, gotta do what you gotta do. The Dolphins, so they went with Kyle Lemon. So I think they go with Avion Terrell, who is going to be an absolute dog. He's a great prospect in my opinion, and I think he's going to be fine. You know, some people call him Emmanuel Forbes. I used to call him Emmanuel Forbes, but I think he'll be all right. 31, the Patriots. I just think they try to get better immediately, and I think this goes C.J. Allen, who's probably the best player left on the board. And then the Seahawks, I think they want another cornerback, so I think they're going to take Colton Hood. Now, in the Jets at 33, you pretty much fixed that secondary. Now you might want another wide receiver, because like you probably want a wide receiver, correct? So I think they're going to go up here and probably take my favorite wide receiver left on the board. That's going to be Chris Bell. I think he's a wide receiver, a player that, if he wasn't so injured throughout his career, I think he could have been the best wide receiver in this draft class. And Chris Bell, I think, does it for me. 34, the Cardinals. So you have a tackle, you have an interior defensive lineman. I still think you might want to get someone that can maybe play up top, do some good, just get better immediately. So why not? Like, you could take linebacker here. You could take a guy like Jeff Golday, who is an absolute athletic freak. Take Joshua Sutter. You can take Anthony Hill Jr. It's really whatever you want, but I do think. I just think they're gonna take J.J. Parker. I think they're just gonna make. Like, you can never have that many good edge rushers, and I think J.J. Parker he's a great edge rusher in my opinion. I think he's so good. He's super athletic. He's bendy. He's great. He's young. I still think the Cardinals, if the Cardinals see him flying out of the first round, they're like, okay, we're going to take T.J. Parker. We're going to take T.J. Parker. He's going to be great. The Titans at 35. Yeah, they already took a player like Jeremiah Love. I think they try to improve their edge rush room. And, well, I don't know if I'm super confident taking. I think I'm going to take Zion Young. I like him way more than I do Cassius Howell. He has shorter arms than Ruben Bain, and he's nowhere as close as he's not that much he's not as good as an edge rusher as Ruben Bain was, and he has shorter arms, so I do not trust that as much as some people might. Two edge rushers are off the board immediately starting the second round of this draft, of this mock draft. And the Titans at 36. And Titans. Raiders at 36. I think with everything they have done so far, I think they go wide receiver here. And I think they take my favorite one left on the board, Skylar Bell. Skylar Bell, just get Fernando as someone to throw to. You're right. You still have another pick later, and that could be for a tackle player. You got Sonny Styles. This is going to be your last pick in this entire mock draft. Manny McNail Warren. I think they get out of here with McNail Warren, and also with Sonny Styles. I think that's going to be a great addition to their football team. Their defense as well. Defense will immediately get better. Immediately day one, because they brought in an athletic freak in Sonny Styles and another athletic and a good ball hawk like Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Texans at 38. My Commanders, second round pick. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Woo! The Texans are chill in right now with this selection. They have 1, 2, 3. They have 3 selections for the Commanders to even select, and they made it to the divisional round. These fuckers are getting better than us every single turn of the way. Fuck. Things how we're going. I think with you pretty much got what you want, and I still think with I think you just want to take Caleb Banks immediately. Just end out, finished your elite defense, make your defense even better. You want a center too? I'll give you a center later, but you can definitely wait. You can wait a tad. You can wait. You can wait. Buccaneers at 39. Pretty sure we went with an edge rusher and Kedrick Falk. So what else do you need? Titans in play. I think they're going to take maybe even tight end 1 in this draft class and take Eli Stowers, who is a very good tight end. People are not talking about him enough. He might be better than Kenny Sadiq. In my opinion, he might as well. He's 6'3". He's an inch taller. He might be a little bit older too, but I think he's a little bit better of a blocker. And he's also a great receiving option too. He's great hands and he's pretty athletic as well. So do not forget about that when you think about Eli Stowers. I'm like overheating, bro. Damn. Chiefs again at 40. Mentioning Omar Cooper. Now you might want an edge player here. I'm still not taking Cassius Howell. I'm going to take an even a better edge rusher in R. Mason Thomas. Chiefs are cooking. The Chiefs are cooking right now, and that's for sure. I think here at 41, I think let's go with Cassius Howell. I think they'll go Cassius Howell just so they can get a player who can be a good pass rusher. I think they'll look at Cassius Howell like, okay, if he falls to 41, he's a good pass rusher. He's kind of like the exact opposite of Shamir Stewart from last year's draft. Shamir Stewart was more of, he had ideal measurables, but he was just not a good pass rusher. Cassius Howell does not have ideal measurables, and he's a great pass rusher. So I think that makes sense a lot. I think that makes alright sense. The Saints at 42. I would trade because I don't think there's anyone good players here as of right now. I still think I'm going to have the Jets trade up, actually. And snag in 140 as well. And 7th round pick. No? 6th round pick next year. The Jets move up a couple sections. Why do they move up these little picks? Well, to take Lee Hunter, who is probably the best player left on the board. He's a great interior defense lineman. He could probably even go in the first round. He is 23. He's probably 24 probably right before the season starts. But he is a great run defender. He's a pretty good pass rusher. He's just a great interior defense lineman. So I think he might be your Quinnen Williams replacement. And I think with what the Jets have been doing, you get Arbor Reese, you get Jimmy McCoy, and then you get Lee Hunter. That's a great selection, a great draft. Period from the Jets. I think that's a great. You just made your defense 6 times better, and then you can go into next year's draft going pure offense and fill out holes in free agency next year as well. Because obviously the Jets are not going to be good this year. This is a more developmental type of year, and you can make these guys. All 3 of their selections have potential to become great players at their respective positions. 43, the Dolphins. So you already went. Okay, 11. You have Avon Terrell. Who else are you maybe thinking right now at 43? Well, there's a lot of ways you could go here. You could maybe go for a guy like AJ Halsey. Might be a little bit too early, but I just don't think that you might just your secondary is one of the worst I've ever seen. He's a true deep safety. You can be a good coverage player. I just think AJ Halsey makes a lot of sense. You just need DBs in general. You might want safety too. You have Avon Terrell and AJ Halsey who will be pretty good defensive backs for the near future. So, I think that makes a lot of sense if I am the Dolphins. Saints at 44. What have we done? Oh yeah, you need a wide receiver. You trade back a little bit just to see what you can get here. See if anything falls into your lap. I think go Chris Brazel. I think you go Chris Brazel here. Do it before the Dolphins, right before the Ravens do. But obviously they selected Denver, Boston. Do they really dare to take another wide receiver? No, they don't. They just don't. I think they go with Kalen Rutledge at 45. Make it easy on them. Make it pretty easy on them. 46, we got the Buccaneers. Earlier, they got a tight end, they got their edge rusher. At 46. I think let's go quarterback here. D'Angelo Ponce. He's maybe the best cornerback available. He's probably a top 10 pick if he was not 5'9". And no, I mean, realistically, good selection from the Buccaneers here. Colts at 47. First selection here. I think they go with Bryce Lance. He's a great athletic runner. And they need a wide receiver. They need a wide receiver, especially after getting rid of Michael Pittman. So, it makes sense for the Colts. You need someone else other than, I forgot his name. I got paid like a whole lot of money, got overpaid. And the Colts. Falcons at 48. It's also your first selection of this year's draft. I think Chris Johnson. I think Chris Johnson is my favorite cornerback available. And I think let's go Chris Johnson to round it out. Vikings again. So you already got your safety. Who else do you want here? I think with how things are going, the defensive interior is definitely there, especially with Jonathan Allen being as horrendous as he was. Go Christian Miller. He would be probably a good young replacement and a fresh replacement from a guy like Jonathan Allen. He's kind of young, so I mean, no, he will be an alright selection. Lions at 50. Whew, you already got your tackle. So maybe if you want an edge rusher or an interior defensive lineman, probably edge rusher too. So I think they go with Micah Lawrence, who might be the best edge rusher available, depending if you like how you like him. I still think these guys are still in wide receiver need. So I think they take low key. I think they go with Antonio Williams. I like Antonio Williams a lot because of the fact that he's so elusive, he's so twitchy, he can do stuff. He's a good guy in the slot, and you can have Terry McMillan out at X or Y, and have Tony Williams at the Z. Packers at 52. This is their first selection as well in this year's NFL draft. Who do you want? Edge rusher's not a need. Maybe interior as well. But you can maybe take Dominic Orange later. Necessarily, he's not the best selection here. You can probably get a better player. You know what? Yeah, I got it. They chased Beyonce. Good guard player. And I think he fits the role pretty alright. Steelers again. I think they go with Mike Washington, who's a pretty athletic freak at running back, and I think they try to snag him out. Here's when Caden Proctor's fall finally ends. I think Caden Proctor, if he can fall out of the first round, I think he can easily fall until pretty far down the second round. especially there at 54. So I think it makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Chargers again. So you got Ione. Time for a wide receiver here. And I think probably Jeremy Bernard is probably the best available wide receiver available for the Chargers. Add more wide receiver depth. We added more talent. They have an alright defense. So not much you can really do there. Jaguars at 56. Maybe they want a linebacker here, and I think they take Jeff Golday. I like him a lot. So you know what? You kind of get your you kind of get someone that can maybe replace your biggest loss for agency, who was, I forgot his name. I'm so blanking out. I'm like having a heat stroke in here. It's kind of bad. I need to take a break after this before. I need to take a break after this. My God. Bears at 57. I think this is actually where, like, low key. I think this is like, honestly, where I think the first. I think this is where Connor Lew goes. But I think Connor Lew just goes there because I think I think Connor Lew is regardless an upgrade from whoever they got. From whoever retired. I forgot his name. I know someone retired like before they were supposed to. But hey. Max goes there because you need a tackle. Right, he's a right tackle, so you can move him to right tackle and keep Trent Williams a left tackle. But you know what? He's a good tackle too. And you have him with Akeem Matador. You have two good selections at two positions of need. So it's like, it makes a lot of sense, personally. And then I think Jadarian Price goes at 59. Bears selecting again. I think here they take Gabe Jacobs. Edge rusher is definitely a need. And I think they snag one. And Jabe Jacobs, they wait a little bit longer and take Jabe Jacobs because I know the Texans could take Connor Lew there. Maybe even, yeah, Texans could take Connor Lew. So I think they like a little bit. And then get Jacobs. Caleb Lomu goes at 61. And with their first selection of this year's NFL draft, I think Anthony Hill Jr. goes to the Broncos because they need a linebacker really badly, and I think that is a selection that will 100% just make their team better. These guys again. So what, you already went with C.J. Allen. You might want a edge rusher or an interior defensive lineman. Nope. Sorry. I am fucking this up. I think Danny Dunstone is actually like low-key the best player available in these two positions. And then finally, the Seahawks. I don't think that they go running back here. I think they go edge rusher. They took Colton Hood. I think they take Garrick Moore. 65, the Cardinals. So, Fred Elijah, this is your last pick of this year's NFL draft. You are taking two Clemson players and a guy from Miami. Oh, all ACC, by the way. Do you want to continue that trend? But I'm dead ass. You want to continue that trend? I think they're gonna take Keontae Scott. I like Keontae Scott a lot. I think he's good, and you can never have that many good coverage players. So, I think you've already nailed most of your stuff immediately out. So, I mean, it's not really that bad. They're really like that bad. Here we go. Again, With the Titans, I think they go Elijah Sarrett. Again, Cam Ward. You've already added you added a blue chip wide running back, and now you're adding a great wide receiver. You can't really be that mad about it. Raiders at 6-7. We got wide receiver, so you might want to tackle. So get Jennings Dunker, who is a pretty good player. He had a great sophomore. He had a great junior year. And he had a mediocre senior year, but you know what? He's a good run blocker. And he's a good pass blocker too. He's good in the zone grade as well. He's good in zone too. So you can't really be that mad about it. So here, got Cam Proctor, who's a steal. I got Casey Concepcion, who's maybe a little bit of a reach. Who knows? You can't really have too many edge rushers. So I think they take Joshua Joseph, because of the fact that, like, hey, their edge rushing group is so shit that it's insane, personally. And I promise something that Sam Hecht goes at 69, ladies and gentlemen, to the Texans. The Texans have single-handedly revamped their offensive line. And they've gotten pretty much all players they need so far. Browns at 70. So you got Mono Freeland, you got Ty Simpson. Now I think here what you do is now you take a wide receiver. You want to give your player some actual, like, a good player who can maybe be alright. Ted Hurst is probably the best wide receiver in my opinion, because of the fact that he is, look at this. He is pretty young. He's 6'3". He's a wide receiver one type archetype. He might have some dropping issues, but he's good in the catch. And he's a good receiving grade. He's decent around man. I think that Ted Hurst is probably the pick there. My Commanders. Well, with how things are going with the Washington Commanders, I think they need to go cornerback. So you got Garnell Tate, who is an unbelievable talent, an unbelievable player. So I think you gotta go cornerback here. And there's a great option of cornerbacks. There's an insane amount. Brandon Cisse, I'm not the biggest fan. He's pretty young. Keith Abney, it's like, I'm alright. He's chill. He's alright. He has had 2 pretty good seasons. His this year was pretty alright. Better in zone, probably. But Davidson, though. Davidson. This is a player I like. He's 22. In my opinion, bro, he's so good. You already have so many less draft picks. So I assume that they might want to, like, try to trade back. I think they try to trade back 4 spots to get another 3rd round pick in this year's draft. With the Dolphins, do you think that they go out here and take possibly the best cornerback available and take Davidson? I think the Commanders are looking at their option and think that, like, it's a pretty hard choice. Hey, let's just trade back a couple spots and get another day 3 pick. Get another pick for this mock draft, and just let the thing run. Or will it be their downfall? Let's find out. I think here the Bengals, Jalen Farmer is probably a good idea. Give your quarterback more protection as well. You can never give yourself more, as you can never give your quarterback as that much protection. think Joshua. No, did I ever take linebacker? No, I didn't take linebacker. Joshua Trotter at 73. I think they're just nailing out their draft right now. The Saints are getting immediately better and younger. So you love it a lot. The Chiefs with their final pick of this year's mock draft. I think they also snag another cornerback, and then they go Brandon Cisse because, like, look, he is. Look, bro, like he is back immediately. I think at the end of the day, I think they want to go with the younger player. They took Trey Amos last year, who was 23, and you know what? Even with Tre'Davious Stukes, he's 24. He's 24. He played 10 games. Keith Abney doesn't have any true tells of like, hey, he has a lot of like type needs. So Keith Abney makes a lot of sense personally. And at 575 for a team like Commanders who need a wide receiver and cornerback so desperately. And I think they're nailing this. Commanders are nailing this draft. Steelers at 76. They got Mike Washington. They might want a quarterback here. But you know what? These players might. You can probably take these players now, so I'm like, why not? Like later. So why not try to go with the best players available? With that being said, I think they just go best player available. Take Dominic Orange, who might be the best player available. He's a physical freak. He's great. He's good technique. P53 is not really seen it, but he is a physical freak, though. I'm not gonna lie. Bucks at 77. Hold on. Bucks at 77. Got all these players. You got all of these decent, alright players. It's probably time to look at the linebacker position again and take a guy like Kyle Lewis, who fits your needs, and he's probably a good player there for ADP. Average. I forgot what the. Oh my god, I'm forgetting everything. I'm sorry. Colts again, and I think they can. Why not just take Tre'Davious Stukes here? Why not pair him up with Sauce Gardner, man? Pair him up with Sauce Gardner. He's 24. His floor is insanely low, and you know what? You're in win now mode. If you're in win now mode, you don't have a first round pick next year. Why not take the best player available? Get Tre'Davious Stukes. 79. The Falcons. Another selection that they might want. You might want to take a wide receiver 2 here and take Zachary Branch. Zachary Branch. Bro, why not? You got Denzel Boston, Caitlin Rutledge. Who would you want here? Necessarily. Who would you want here? I think that they don't really mind that much. So I think they go with Romeo Height, who is personally a great edge rusher, and you know what? You can never have that many good you can never have too many edge rushers, and you know what? You might just need one. Everyone might need one. Jaguars again. So there is a good. I mean, this one, Max Clare. There's a good one, which is like right there. I think here, personally, they go with Emmett Johnson, who has been an absolute freak at the combine, and I think they just snag him for themselves, personally. The Panthers again. I go Garrett Holton. He's probably the best interior defensive lineman available. And why not again? Why not go with another interior defensive lineman? They're falling off the board, ladies and gentlemen. Best one available is probably Darrell Jackson Jr. This might look a lot weird. Caleb Turnin, who can probably just play tackle and let Caleb and let Spencer Fano play let Spencer Fano play inside at guard or center. You can't lose. 86, the Chargers. You want all this stuff? I'm gonna go Kamari Ramsey. I hate to say that as a Commanders fan. Kamari Ramsey not available on my football team. God damn it. That sucks, but it has to be done. Dolphins again. They have another selection here, so why not just select Deion Burks? Add another wide receiver because you don't have literally anybody. It's a valid two. I think if any team has a reason to take 2 wide receivers in the first 3 rounds, it's the Dolphins, who still again have another selection at 90. Oh my god, I'm about to get kicked out. Jaguars again. I'm sorry guys. I'm playing like Russian roulette out here in my fucking library. I don't think people understand how rooms here at libraries, like study rooms at your university, like really work here. So people like don't really understand what the fuck they're doing. I'm sorry, that's my little rant. Jaguars, I'm not even editing this shit out, bro, because I'm not editing this. It is. Let's see. Where are we at right now? We're at 57 minutes. We're at 57 minutes. I am so sorry. No way you guys are watching this video. Well, you guys are still watching this video. I'm still doing through this. I've been going for an hour on this mock draft. You guys better fucking subscribe. Thank you. 88. Why not? Like I'm done. Take Chandler Rivers, bro. Just take Chandler Rivers. He's a good corner. He's a good cornerback. He's a really good cornerback. Again, you might want a safety. Actually, no, you might. You definitely might want a safety. And I'm gonna take probably the best one available, Bud Clark. So, Bud Clark, he's really good. He's super athletic. He might be a little bit old, but he's super athletic. He had a good year 2024, and I think he's a valid safety. Dolphins again at 30. I think personally that they go, you know what? Yeah, why not go edge? Why not go LT Overton? Why not go? Yeah, I mean, why not just get another edge player? He can certainly be a great edge, but hey, it works. It really does work. The Bills at 91. Why not take Dalen Everett? Get another cornerback into your cornerback room. Why not? Why the fuck not? Ruben Bain. So you have Ruben Bain. Anyone? Now you definitely need a cornerback. Take Devin Morris, Richie right here for the taking. Minus Naga. And then these guys are back. So again, I think they're gonna snag a linebacker and take Kayshawn Elliott. who is, I don't know, I think the Rams are a good team that can maybe develop him. And then Jake Slaughter goes 94. I was just waiting for that to happen. And Jake Slaughter works a lot. He's an athletic freak, and the Commanders need a center. And I think with the Commanders picks, she went Carolina Tate at 1, Keith Abney at 70. She went Carolina Tate 7, Keith Abney at 71, and then you went Jake Slaughter at 94. A+ draft. No, I cannot do that. Yeah, take Sam Roush. A lot of talk about the Patriots taking a possible tight end. Why not just take one? Here we go. Jonah Coleman, Washington running back to the Seahawks, 77. We have the Vikings. I think they waited us out pretty well. They get really good players, but instead of maybe going Jake Slaughter, you go Logan Jones, who is pretty good. He's also a really good center too. And then to finally end this out, we have the last couple picks left here. I already know what I'm gonna probably do for these last few selections. Genesis Smith, knee center. Garrett Nussmeier at 99, and then Steelers need a quarterback. Just go and just have one down for Aaron Rodgers, just in case he go down, or you know what, Aaron Rodgers is not good. You put Garrett Nussmeier in and see how that goes out. Because I like Garrett Nussmeier. Garrett Nussmeier is, in my opinion, a great quarterback. I think he's a pretty good quarterback, even though he got benched. I think he's a really good quarterback, and I think he deserves, and just, I think he needs some more love, man. I think he needs more love. And finally, the last selection in this year's, final mock draft Friday. This is the final draft selection of this year's mock draft Friday. Jaguars select Anthony Lucas. This is number 1 Fernando Mendoza, 2 Alvaro Reese, 3 Green 4 Jeremiah Love, 5 Sonny Styles, 6 Marlon Freeland, 7 Carnell Tate, 8 David Bailey, 9 Master Lane, 10 Caleb Downs, Kyle Lemon goes 11, Francis Mariano goes 12, Jordan Tyson goes at 13, Denzel Boston goes at 14, Ty Simpson goes at 15, Sherman McCoy goes to 16, Blake Miller goes to 17, Dylan Thieneman goes to 18, Hans D goes at 19, Peter Woods goes at 20th, Spencer Fano goes to 21st, Olavega Ayun goes to 29, Casey Concepcion goes to 23, Chris Folk goes to 24, Caden McDonald goes to 25, Jacob Rodriguez goes to 26, Kim Mesidor goes to 27th, Emmanuel Pregnan goes to 28th, Omar Cooper Jr. goes at 29th, Avon Swell goes to 30th, Allen goes to 31st, and Colton Hill goes to 32nd. Oh my god, this has been the longest mock draft I have ever done. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you love NFL content, especially if you love NFL draft and Commanders content. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to eat some great food, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.